Hi, my name is Koku with blackfilm.com, and I'm here with Lamman, Rucker, Elise, Neal, Blac, Chyna, and Vanessa Calloway, stars of the BET Plus series, The Black Hamptons. Thank you so much for joining me.
Thank you.
I'm going to start with you, Vanessa, because I think it's really interesting. We have this contrast between old money and new money and things like class distinction and acceptance, and that one has to think about, like, no matter how much money you have, there's always that hill that one has to climb. And with Carolyn just not having it, right?
You said it, there's always that hill you have to climb. The thing about money and fame and fortune and power, the more you get, the more you want. It's never ending. It's never satisfied. You know, we look at something and we aspire to get to that point. We get there, then you go, what's next? Well, I mean, in real life, that's how it is. So it's no difference for the Britons. I mean, and then when you have the thought of someone trying to take something away from you, if you've never had incentive to do something before, you watch somebody try to take something that you feel is rightfully yours away from you, and you get a whole nother surge of energy to fight, you know? So yeah, it's all about the haves not, the power, the money, the growth. I got to get more. I got to stay on top. You know, getting there, being invited to the, you know, getting an invitation to the party is one thing, but getting to the party and staying, that's a whole nother thing, you know? And it's just like in our industry. We get a job, okay, that's cute, but that job's about to end. What you doing next? It's always about the next move, you know, in anything in life. It's about the next move. So it's no different for these characters. And of course, that's what makes good drama. We want to be on our seats to see what is the next move that these people are going to do with each other, to each other, for themselves. So, yeah.
Oh, it is good drama. And Elise, Sydney, though, is not intimidated by Carolyn. And she's the one that's having to really fight to show that prove that she belongs in the Hamptons.
Yes. You know, I think for Sydney, it's really all about trying to prove that she is worthy to Carolyn. I think if in another universe that they would be friends.
Right.
But the fact that they want the same things and they want the same property and they want all of the same things, and Sydney's not one to back down about not getting what she wants. I think that's why they have the dynamic that they have. You know, she's just used to getting her way, and she's not used to someone being so a strong no, you know, in her universe. So, and wanting the same property that she wants, because honey, she want her pool.
I know, right? I want a pool too.
It ain't no average pool either.
You know, I was actually talking to the producers and everybody earlier, and it's just so interesting because even just looking at the set design, I'm wondering and questioning, like, this has to be so much fun to play around in a set like this where everything is just so lavish, you know. So I know you guys have to be having a good time.
That's the best part about it. I mean, we were shooting, our home was in Malibu, and it was so beautiful, and the water, and just a gorgeous setting. It's really easy to play these characters because, you know, we were put in positions of beautiful cinematography and beautiful landscapes that it made it so simple. And we walk into it feeling wealthy, feeling these characters, feeling the wealth, feeling what we were supposed to be embodying. And I think people really are responding to that, and makes it easier when you are in those settings as opposed to a set, you know. So it was a lot of fun. I enjoyed every day going to the set, getting made up and being in this environment of wealth that the Johnsons had. It was great.
And Blac Chyna, I want to talk about Karen, but it's like, look at the room that you're in. Look at who you're here with. You got, you see what I'm saying? She's got, you know, Lamman, you got Vanessa Calloway, Elise, Neal. Like, look at these people. And when I was talking to the producers earlier, they were so proud of you. And I was asking them, I said, you know, I love to see that you are giving someone a chance that, you know, of course you can act, right? It's something that you're doing and that you've wanted to do. And the fact that they're able to give you a chance with the actors that are legends, and you get to be here as the newer colleague here, but they took a chance on you and it worked. How does that feel, you know, taking on this role of Karen and being in this room and knowing that you're being respected?
It felt really good. I must say, like, when I got to the set, you know, Lamman, Elise, everybody, Vanessa, everybody was super welcoming. They're like, listen, if you mess up, if you make a mistake, like, we got you. Like, just don't even care about it. And then we rehearsed before. So I felt really comfortable. And then, you know, we, Elise, like, we had our sidebars and did like certain little things to like build that relationship, because I am her little sister, Karen, the show. So that relationship was there, but I had a really, really, really good time. Like I was super comfortable. I didn't feel like out of place. Like, okay, I'm not supposed to be here. So it's a really good feeling. It's a really good feeling.
I love that for you. I really do. And again, speaking to Karen, she makes this connection that she really ain't supposed to make. So not many people are happy about that. So that I think that's interesting, because when we talk about the drama here, I mean, this show is really like a soap opera. I mean, a modern day soap opera, and you really get caught up in it. So is it fun to play that kind of role where you're sort of tearing apart these dynasties?
It feels good. I mean, I feel like anything with drama is always kind of good or bad. Hint, hint. But it feels really good. It feels really good. I love it. You gotta have some drama, because I mean, people's attention spans are so short. So we want to keep like their attention span with still like getting the story out there.
Right. And Lamman, I'm just like, poor Anthony, because as far as I'm concerned, nothing is free, right? So I'm like, the minute, because again, I'm in this show, right? I'm like watching and shouting at the screen. The minute he accepted those tickets, I was like, bruh, like, what are we doing? I knew it was gonna be all from there. Like, why are you going to that concert?
Hey, because it's, there's nothing to be concerned about. It's my favorite artist. I met this really cool sister. She's cool. We just friends. There ain't nothing to worry about. There's nothing to be concerned about. What could possibly go wrong? I'm securing. He's securing himself. He's securing his marriage. He loves his wife. He's not concerned about. He's in full control of himself. He's of no concern. But at the same time, naturally, some of his logic is lost because he's so excited about the possibility of getting into this show to get to his guy, and to see this brother perform that he's such a huge fan of, and wait till you see some of the latter scenes. Trust me, like Ant like really fans out when he sees Wyclef. It's hilarious. So that clouds his logic a little bit. But again, if we did everything we were supposed to do, there'd be no story. There'd be nowhere to go. So there's always going to be these blunders. And I've actually, to let you in on a little insight, I've actually accepted that and have kind of looked to find different opportunities where we may see Anthony in that type of situation potentially more than once. I believe as smart as he is, as tech smart, as book smart, as love smart, as dad smart, all these levels of smart that he may be, that doesn't mean he's the money guy. Just because he knows how to create things that make money doesn't necessarily mean he knows how to manage it all the time, right? Just because he's happily in love with his wife doesn't mean he might not make bad judgments when it comes to other women sometimes. Now, that doesn't mean he's violating his marriage when he does so. But, it's no fun playing perfect people. So these folks are great. There are a lot of wonderful things about them, but there's always going to be certain things that they just don't always do well and don't always do right. And I think we might be seeing a little bit of that in this moment with the character Vanessa in the show right now. So that's what, again, power is all about: finding your adversary's weak spots and how do you take advantage of where they're vulnerable to get the upper hand. And it just shows how incredibly brilliant and calculating and maniacal and menacing Carolyn Britton can be, because she's going to find a way to like poke and figure out where that little soft spot is, because if she got to take you down, there's a chink in your armor somewhere. And she's gonna look for it. But
by any means necessary.
That's
baby.
Right. But again, the Johnsons as well are formidable foes. So don't sleep on them.
I'm rooting for them too. Yeah. But look, Carolyn got eyes on everything.
Everything.
She's always watching.
Nothing goes on that she don't see. Trust me.
Everything.
But
you saw her with the mayor and the chief of police on the phone.
I'm like, man, no, I watched it and I did see those things. So I gotta sneak.
She got everybody in her back pocket. She ain't no game.
Hey, she worked hard for that. It takes a career. It takes a long time to get that kind of connections and power. You know, it's not something that just happened, you know. And going back to Elise, like her character, and that's one of Carolyn's things too. It's like somebody like Elise's character, Sydney, is like trying to fit in, trying to see if she fits in. And Carolyn's thing is like, baby, if you got to figure out how to fit in, you don't fit in. This is a whole nother world. You know, I was telling the other interviewers, it's like, I know these women. They're a lot nicer than me, than my character. But I know these women in the Hamptons that are this wealthy for real. Their homes are amazing. And they have strong men that are, you know, that they support, and they also make, you know, so these people exist. And if you got to try to figure out how to fit into that, moving into that,
they're not.
Yeah, probably no.
They're not gonna have it.
And people smell that a mile away. When you're wealthy like that, you smell somebody a mile away coming. Yeah, you knew money. You just got your little money. That's all. Like, oh, you just got your little money. Okay, you know. But you can smell it a mile away. You know.
That is so interesting to hear. And you know, before we wrap, I just wanted to credit all of you, because what I do love about this show is, you know, we talked about the set and everything, but also they've done such a beautiful job as far as even costume design and the hair. You know, a lot of these shows, sometimes some of these shows, people will hop on social media and will clown people for the hair and makeup, but everybody looks really good on this show. And yes, right. And they did a really incredible job of just honoring all of your beauty. And it's just, everybody looks, you know, I just love it. And I'm sure the fashions are fun to wear as well.
Yeah, Ronnie did her thing. Ronnie Burke did her thing. I had to text
Ronnie
her.
Burks.
I was like, girl, you did your thing. Yes.
No, that's wonderful. And I never ever want to minimize the role that people in that position make.
Everybody works really hard to make everybody look beautiful. Everybody's super nice. Everybody's super collaborative, which is really important. I mean, everybody does such a great job on this project that, you know, again, it's just a joy to go to work.
That's something that we all could hope for. I want to be like, yo, I got to be happy to come to my job, right? No, this is not, you know, this is my job. I love this job, but you know, we got a good job.
Well, I mean, look at the room. It's easy for me to come to work. You know?
I know, right?
It's easy for me to
stop it.
Stop.
I love it for all of you. Look, Blac trying to hit that. Once again, my name is Koku with blackfilm.com. I was here with Lamman, Rucker, Elise, Neal, Blac, Chyna, and Vanessa Calloway. They're stars of the BET Plus series, The Black Hamptons. It's really great. It's really, really good. Blac, Chyna, I'm so proud of you. I'm so excited to watch you. It's like rooting for like a sister. You know, like, oh, that's my girl on screen. Everybody have a good time. Thank you so much. It's been a pleasure.
Thanks for your time.
Thank you, guys.
Continue to enjoy the show.
I will.
All right, spread the word.
I will.
If you want to see more
Take care, everybody.
Like this on blackfilm.com, make sure you like, subscribe, and ring that bell.